series. Tied 3 games apiece. Game 7. Runners at first and second, nobody out, and Alejandro Pena into the game in relief of Mike Stanton. How are the Twins going to play it? Pena worked 2 innings last night with 2 strikeouts.
One would think you're in a must-sacrifice situation, but are you? Mike Pagliarulo, the next batter. If Mac bunts successfully, then Pagliarulo is walked, and then you have Al Newman, who's in there as the shortstop. You have 2 left-handed pinch hitters left, Paul Sorrento and Gene Larkin.
Let's see how Shane Mack plays it with 2 on. And a foul bunt, strike 1. Mack is 1 for 3. This Sunday, leadoff single by Chili Davis. A 1 single by Brian Harper. Nobody out in the Twins' 9th, and there's the winner at second. Jarvis Brown. Alejandro Pena has some work to do. Off and a ground ball to Lemke. They get 1 and a double play. The runner ends up at third with 2 out. Lemke and Belliard pulled it off.
How, you might ask? How? Tom Kelly going away from the squeeze or the bunt, and look at Lemke back to Belliard to Breen. The takeout slide by Brian Harper, unsuccessful, and a remarkable double play turned by the Braves.
What a pivot by Belliard.
Unbelievable.
So Tom Kelly and his strategy backfire, and now they're going to walk Pagliarulo.
I think Tom Kelly putting the hit instead of the bunt on, thinking that with Green charging, that's going to leave the right side of the infield vulnerable. It did at first base, but not at second. Lemke read it all the way.
They are going to walk Pagliarulo. Al Newman will be due up. He is being called back. It'll be first and third, 2 out, bottom of the 9th. No score, 7th game. Tom Kelly's scorecard. He soon will write in the name of Paul Sorrento, who will be batting for Newman. So the Braves got a startling double play here to take us within 1 out of extra innings for the 3rd time in this series, but the Braves still have to get there. A walk to Pagliarulo.
2 things to keep in mind. Alejandro Pena made 2 wild pitches in the National League Championship Series. With a runner at third base, Pena throws very hard. Olsen out to talk to him, and both wild pitches came with Greg Olsen catching. One more look at that brilliant double play turned by Mark Lemke, Rafael Belliard, and Sid Breen. On a bunt play, Lemke's responsibility was to cover first base. But he held his position, and when the ball was hit, he made the play and pivoted to see him toward first anyway. Harper bearing down on Belliard at shortstop, and just a terrific double play turned by Lemke and Belliard.
They're going to pitch to Paul Sorrento. 25 years old from Massachusetts. He could be the hero tonight. Pena could be a hero. And they are not holding the runner at first. The big man's at third with 2 out, and Sorrento hammers at 1.
Sid Breen has moved behind the runner runner at first base, you're playing this game as though nobody were on first. Valurulo, if he tries to steal second, of course, has to make sure that he makes it. But if they're going to give it to you, you might as well take it.
First and third, 2 out. Strike 2, and another good swing by Sorrento.
The reason that Bobby Cox has opted to pitch the right-hander to the left-hander here is you'd rather the inexperienced player beat you if he's going to do it. Dan Glass is on deck.
Sorrento is 0 for 1 in this series. Bobby Cox hoping this game gets into the 10th inning. If it does, why haul out some more adjectives to describe this baseball game. Wow, it's something. First and third, 2 out, bottom of the 9th. No score, and an 0-2 count on the pinch hitter, Sorrento. Foul ball. Valurulo is running unmolested off first.
Sid Bream way back, and as we said, if they're going to give it to you, go ahead and take it. With 2 outs, there's not even going to be a play at second base anyway. Both infielders, actually all 3 infielders, the shortstop, second baseman, and first baseman, playing as though there were no runner on first base. The only runner that counts the runner at third, of course.
Sorrento's been getting his swings, I'll say that for him. Still 0-2. Runner going. Ooh, and another nasty swing by Sorrento. That ball up a bit from Pena, but tough to catch up with it. This pinch hitter has been up and down with the Twins a few times. There's the big run. Jarvis Brown, the speedster at third. Valurulo across the way with 2 out here in the bottom of the 9th. Runner going. 10th inning coming up. How much better can it get? The Twins have left 9, and we're still scoreless. Into the 10th inning we go. Scoreless game. The Atlanta bench ecstatic after getting out of that 9th.
And it should not be a scoreless game. I mean, if you go back to the 8th inning with Lonnie Smith on at first base, he went for the decoy. You see Chuck Knobloch, the second baseman, throwing a ball that wasn't there to Greg Gagne. Gagne acting like he's completing the play. I think what happened is Smith lost vision. He went for the decoy, and then he looked up and tried to pick the ball up, and all he saw was white handkerchiefs in left center field. He couldn't pick it up. Therefore, he stopped. He stopped too long. Had he kept running, he scores the only run of the game, and the Braves win the World Series in a game stocked full of strategy and anti-strategy. In the bottom half of that inning, Mike Stanton in after he walked Kirby Puckett with runners at first and third. That's right, first and third, and Herbeck lines one off the handle to Lemke, and Lemke steps on second. What a bizarre 8th inning that was.
Then in the Atlanta 8th, Sid Bream hit into a double play with the bases loaded. Atlanta's left 8 hit into a double play. Minnesota's left 9 hit into 3 double plays. And this is Jeff Blauser to pinch hit, and Scott Leyes plays short for the Twins. He's playing short. And that's not an unusual position for him. Jack Moore still pitching. And a foul ball. Harper can't see it. And he caught it. He didn't know where it was, but he caught it. Blauser batting for Belliard.
He didn't know where it was when it was going up, but he found it coming down. Watch this. And he plays here every day. He's saying, I don't see it. There it is. Got it.
This is the first time since 1924 that a World Series 7th game has gone into extra innings. Isn't this something? Ronnie Smith is up. He's had a walk and 2 singles.
This is the 3rd extra inning game in World Series play. In a 7-game series, there have never been 3 extra inning games.
Game 3, game 6, and this one. 1-1 to the Atlanta designated hitter. There is 1 out. Lonnie Smith is up. And Terry Pendleton will follow. 10th inning, no score. What a long night for Jack Morris. 1-2 the count. Frank the Choir on Sunday morning.
The Deanna Braves Choir, huh?
Ted Turner trying to stay with it. 1-2 the count with 1 out. 2-2. Ronnie Smith has 3 World Series home runs. 6 hits total. Jack Morris has struck out 7, walked 2, 1 intentional. He gets his 8th strikeout.
To have maintained the velocity on his fastball through 9 2/3 innings. A lot of superlatives for that guy. And a lot of horses on both sides, but just watch Jack Morris work. He is a war horse, that guy right there.
Beat Toronto twice. Won game 1. Pitched in game 4. No decision in that one. Takes the 7th game into the 10th inning with 2 out. Pendleton has a double. It should have been good enough to drive home a run in the 8th. This is the first time since 1989 that Jack Morris has gone more than 5 innings. Alejandro Pena likely to have to go out there in a scoreless game in the bottom of the 8th. It's up to Pendleton. Shortstop Leas. Atlanta hasn't scored in 10 innings against Jack Morris. Top of the order coming up. Scoreless game going into the bottom of the 10th inning. And you know, a lot of times you'll attend a sporting event or watch a World Series or some other athletic competition, Tim, and not realize at the time how sensational it is. Later you look back and say, man, I was glad I was there. That was something. Tonight, it's so apparent that this is one of the most remarkable baseball games ever played.
Yeah, you try to look for some historical perspective to look back on, but you can't find any. It's a one of a kind, and it has been a remarkable evening, and everybody I think is glad they're here.
All right, let's get down to Jim Cotton. See what he thinks after having pitched 25 years in the big leagues.
We're really going to enjoy what this is. We've been a part of here for the last 10 days. We're just soaking it up right now, but as the years go by, we're going to say, wow, this has got to go down as one of the greatest World Series ever.
Our statistician, Steve Hurt, keeps handing us cards and says, this is the first time this, and the first time that, the first time this. We're piling up some records, and here we are, scoreless in the bottom of the 10th with Gladden, the batter, against Pena. Broken bat, fly ball's going to drop. He's trying. Save!
Slowed down. You have heard of the catch in the 1954 World Series. If Dan Gladden scores the winning run, you might hear about the bat that broke, that put him there.
The Twins put their leadoff man on the 8th. They put the first two on in the 9th.
The bat.
And these Twins are in great shape because their batter, Chuck Knobloch, is an opposite field hitter. He's had 1 out of 4. The odds are pretty good of him moving the runner to third or driving him home. Sawed the bat off in the hands of Gladden. The Twins have an excellent runner at second, carrying the winner. He's a rookie, folks. At the plate with a winning run at second. Is he still playing? 1 ball, 1 strike. And a bullpen finds Jim Clancy and Kent Merker warming up. 3 times in this series, the winning run has scored on the final play of the game. Nobody out. Going to take another miracle for the Braves. Knobloch bunts. Pendleton goes to first. Muncy took the throw. There's the winner at third base, 1 out. Now we'll see some more strategy.
Or you know you're going to get 1 intentional walk. That's Kirby Puckett. And the bunt, a successful one. Knobloch to Pendleton to Bream for the first out.
Remember, the Twins have never lost a World Series game in this Metrodome.
So you know the alternative Bobby Cox has is to just throw Kirby Puckett high fastballs. But I doubt very seriously that they will do that. Ken Herbeck, they're going to walk him. Now the outfield comes in. The outfield in a position where they can stand flat-footed and nail the runner at third if they catch the ball. A long fly ball, and the Twins are the world champions.
But Pena and the Braves are going to have to pitch to somebody here.
Well, do you pitch to Ken Herbeck? There's Chuck Knobloch, who did his job. His job's out of the way. Bunting Gladden to third base.
Jack Morris has pitched 10 shutout innings. On deck is Herbeck. How will they deal with him? Jim Cott, what's going on where you are?
Well, it wouldn't surprise me to see him walk Herbeck also, because Jarvis Brown is now the designated hitter, and the last left-handed pinch hitter, Gene Larkin, has the bat up the runway. It'll be interesting to see what Bobby Cox tries.
First and third, one out with a walk to Puckett.
If you pitch to Herbeck, do you try to pitch him inside where he's vulnerable? Remember, Pena struck him out in last night's ball game after hitting with a fastball inside and then going away twice. Herbeck is vulnerable inside, but they're going to put him on too. And it looks like Gene Larkin is going to be the pinch hitter for Jarvis Brown.
This will be the third intentional walk by Pena since he relieved. Here are these Atlanta Braves. They'll be in a spot with a bases loaded, one out, scoreless game, bottom of the 10th. They chased the Dodgers. They caught them and beat them by a game. They chased the Pirates and beat them in the 7th game of the playoff. They went home and beat Minnesota 3 straight games to get out of the hole. Now they're only a fly ball away from being the runner-up. But don't discount Pena. And the batter will be Gene Larkin. More from Jim Cott.
Well, I don't know if Bobby Cox is aware of all the injury problems on the Minnesota roster, but Gene Larkin, can almost see him limping up to home plate. He can swing the bat, but he cannot run, so very vulnerable to a double play in this situation.
Larkin is the pinch hitter with the bases loaded and one out. He is 1 for 3 in the series.
Looks like it's his left knee that is swollen. Getty alluding to the left knee. He also has a shin guard on his right ankle. If you hit it far enough, you don't have to run. And I'm sure that's what Gene Larkin is thinking right now.
Braves pulled off a double play in the 6th, in the 8th, and in the 9th. The infield is in, the outfield is in. And they're going to go back to halfway at second and short.
It's funny, you know, they're going to, Templin now is talking to Brian Hunter, the left fielder. Jeff Blauser, the shortstop, is back. Mark Lemke is in, and there's some confusion in the middle of the infield right now. Now Blauser's coming in.
They could still go to second base. Now Lemke comes in closer.
I think the key point is that Gene Larkin is not a fast runner. I think you can afford to stay back if you're the middle infielders. Both Lemke and Blauser in doubt as to what to do.
Minnesota bench hoping to get this winning run across here in the 10th. It's carried by Dan Gladden the third. Base hit loaded, one out. Infielders are sort of halfway at second and short. Pena in a jam. The Twins are going to win the World Series. The Twins have won it. It's a base hit. It's a 1-0 10-inning victory. happy. But these little kids know what they have done. 1-0 in 10. Please don't go away.